Hey there, soulful energy seekers. Are you tired of dragging your tired body out of bed every morning, feeling like you're already behind on the day? Well, you're not alone. Did you know that over 60% of Americans suffer from low morning energy? But the cost of low energy isn't just feeling sluggish. It could be costing you productivity, happiness, and even years off your life. Now here's the thing. Most people are starting their day playing a metabolically dangerous game. They're either skipping breakfast or fueling up with something that barely resembles food, slowing them down and, believe it or not, risking all-cause mortality. Why? Because the right food is fuel as well as medicine, and digestion takes up to 30% of our precious energy. But fear not, we've got a game-changing solution for you based on functional medicine and Ayurvedic wisdom. Introducing the free Morning Energy Delicious Smoothie Guide by Love Energy Wellness. It's the proven strategy to kickstart your day, and you'll start feeling satisfied and energized in just days. Picture this. The famous Purple Crush, a blend of antioxidant-rich berries and energy-boosting greens, or the Sweet and Spicy, a tantalizing mix of metabolism-igniting spices. And for all of you coffee lovers out there, we've got a coffee smoothie that'll make your morning extra perky, all while getting the purest vitamins and minerals and protein that your body needs. Those are some of my favorites. Our guide has many, many more. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds difficult, but the best part is it's incredibly easy to implement. Trust me, I don't miss how I used to eat. I don't miss how tired I used to feel. And now, I don't miss a morning without my favorite all-natural energy breakfast. Say goodbye to morning fatigue and hello to revitalized you. Get your free Morning Energy Delicious Smoothie Guide today at loveenergywellness.com, or simply check the show notes for the link. Transform your mornings, transform your life, because you deserve to start every day with energy. Cheers to a vibrant, energized you. Now enjoy the program. Ladies and gentlemen, entrepreneurs and seekers of well-being, welcome to another riveting episode of the Breaking Boundaries podcast for entrepreneurs. Today we delve into a ubiquitous yet often overlooked obstacle in the realm of life and business, the enigmatic and pervasive brain fog. In the relentless pursuit of success, many of us find ourselves grappling with mental fatigue, sluggish cognition, and a general fog that impedes our ability to operate at peak performance. Fear not, for we are now at the intersection of entrepreneurship and integrative health, unraveling the mysteries of this cognitive haze. Prepare to embark on a journey where modern science meets ancient wisdom as we explore the safe and proven solutions that integrative health brings to the forefront, empowering you to break free from the shackles of brain fog and unleash your full entrepreneurial potential. Get ready to transcend limits and illuminate the path to clarity, only here on Breaking Boundaries for Entrepreneurs. Hello, I'm Jeffrey Mort. And if you're like most entrepreneurs, while you're busy taking care of business, have you fully considered who's taking care of you? Today, you're about to start transforming your mind, body, and business with integrative health. As a certified integrative health practitioner and consulting hypnotist, I'm widely considered a leader for improving energy and performance naturally, as I've coached world-renowned entrepreneurs and athletes to higher performance health and confidence. For over a decade, I've been coached by top professionals to accelerate my own health, performance, and focus far beyond anything I've ever imagined. Now, I'm bringing all of my experience and resources to you. Here you'll find no wasted time as we distill my unique blend of functional medicine, ancient wisdom, and subconscious reprogramming into actionable steps to create healthy and confident superachievers. Imagine a life without limiting health conditions, self-doubt, or wasting your time and money on dangerous trends. What you're about to learn here can provide you with the results that you've been looking for. If you're ready to take your energy and performance to the next level in your life and business, then this podcast is for you. because today you're going to start breaking boundaries of your mind, body, and business with integrative health. And when you do that, anything is possible. I'm grateful you're here. Yes, always grateful. Thank you for joining me here today. Welcome to another Mind Your Monday episode of the Breaking Boundaries podcast for purpose-driven entrepreneurs. This is episode number 49. And of course, you'll want to stay to the end when we bring it all together on how to avoid failure and reach your next level of success with integrative health. And for all the show notes and links, make sure that you visit jeffreymort.com and click on the podcast button. Shout out to our new listeners today in El Cajon, California, North Bergen, New Jersey, and Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I'm so grateful for all of our new listeners each and every week, growing and growing. That means that you are sharing the podcast with your friends, your family, your coworkers. And if you're not, please do, because that helps us to help more people. Today, you're going to discover the mystery of brain fog, but through a functional medicine approach. Now, you may or may not know an entrepreneur that has this boundary. In the fast-paced world we live in, so fast, the phenomenon of brain fog is becoming increasingly common, and I'll explain why. Many people experience the frustration of mental fatigue, forgetfulness, and a general sense of confusion, often impacting their personal and professional lives. So in this episode today, we're going to explore what brain fog feels like and its profound effects on the mind, the body, relationships, and of course, business. And additionally, we'll delve into the biological roots of brain fog and dispel the myth that it is an inevitable consequence of aging. So what is the experience of brain fog like? Now, if you've been through it, you know all too well what it's like. If you haven't yet been through it, then we're going to try to describe the best we can what it's like. So imagine trying to navigate through a thick fog that clouds your thoughts and blurs your mental clarity. This is how individuals with brain fog often describe their experience. And I hear this time and time again in our private wellness practice, Love Energy Wellness, with clients that are experiencing brain fog. They say it's like having a mental haze that interferes with concentration, with memory, and especially with decision making. Now, if you're an entrepreneur or maybe you're a parent, like decision making is something you need to do on the fly on a regular basis. You need mental clarity, you need sharpness, you need mental fortitude to be able to make these decisions on the spot. And what most people may not realize is that this impact extends beyond the brain, affecting physical well-being, relationships, and especially professional performance. So let's explore 4 ways that brain fog takes a toll on mind, body, relationships, and business. So number 1, mental strain. Brain fog can lead to persistent mental fatigue, making even simple tasks feel like a monumental challenge. And this can result in increased stress and anxiety. And who needs more stress and anxiety in life? Number 2, physical fatigue. The mind-body connection, it's undeniable. And brain fog often manifests physically, causing things like lethargy, muscle weakness, and a general lack of energy, especially in the afternoons. Number 3, strained relationships. Cognitive fog can strain relationships as individuals may become irritable, forgetful, or emotionally distant, impacting communication and understanding. And number 4, professional setbacks. In a business setting, brain fog can hinder productivity and creativity, leading to missed opportunities and professional setbacks. Now, I can attest to all 4 of these: the mental strain, the physical fatigue, the strained relationships, and the professional setbacks, especially when I went through long COVID over the course of about 18 months. The brain fog was something like I have never experienced before. Now, prior to having long COVID and COVID, I had experienced, regular, I would say average brain fog, sort of like we're talking about today. But when I went through that long COVID experience, that brain fog was frightening, especially it took its toll mentally, physically, on my relationships and gave me some professional setbacks along the way. So now that we know what brain fog feels like and the impact that it has on our lives and our business, let's explore the biological roots of brain fog. Now, I want to say this. Contrary to popular belief, brain fog is not an unavoidable consequence of aging. Instead, it's often has a root cause linked to imbalances within the body. And that's what we're going to get to today. As a certified integrative health practitioner and high performance health coach, our private wellness practice, Love Energy Wellness, takes a holistic approach with every client, addressing the underlying factors contributing to brain fog. And we have simple at-home advanced health tests that can tell exactly what those underlying root causes are. So we're going to talk about some of those right now. Here's what a functional medicine approach looks like to brain fog. Functional medicine focuses on identifying and addressing the root cause of health issues rather than merely treating and palliating symptoms like conventional medicine may do. In the case of brain fog, the emphasis is on rebalancing the body by removing toxicities and replenishing those deficiencies. Now, what do those look like? Now, if you missed our first episodes, let me see if I can go back and find exactly episode number 4, the only 2 reasons you get sick and what to do about it, deficiencies and toxicities. So let's talk about toxicities. What kind of toxicities are we talking about here that cause brain fog? Environmental chemicals is a huge one. There are so many, over 200,000 man-made chemicals in your everyday environment that can lead to brain fog. Other toxicities such as mold. Now, just because you can't see mold doesn't mean that you haven't been exposed to mold. Another toxicity is parasites. 1 in 3 people have parasites. So if I don't have it and the other person doesn't have it, that means that you may have parasites, which is a toxicity that can cause brain fog. I'm not going to go too deep into each one of these. I have actually done episodes on some of these, but in the future, if I've missed any of these on a full episode, I will cover those. But another toxicity, gut bacterial overgrowth, creates metabolites. What's a metabolite? It's a waste product. So when there is an overgrowth of gut bacteria in the gut that should not be there, in the body that shouldn't be there, and it's overgrown, it creates a waste product, and that is a metabolite, which is a toxicity, and it can affect things like neurotransmitters, which would create brain fog. And another one, inflammatory foods. That's right. The things that you eat can affect your cognitive function. So any foods that cause inflammation, and I'll give you an example, anything that's fried, right? Chicken fingers, deep fried Chinese food, just anything, fish and chips, French fries, onion rings, anything that goes in that fryolator, and many others that are outside of the fryolator have an inflammatory component to them, and that's going to cause brain fog. So what about deficiencies? Deficiencies can be things like poor sleep. Poor sleep can definitely cause brain fog. If you've ever had a sleepless night, you're not too sharp the next day, are you? Low vitamins, especially B vitamins. Mineral imbalances, not just low minerals, but when those minerals are out of balance with each other, they operate in a synergistic fashion. And if those are out of balance, it could cause things like brain fog. Also, blood sugar dysregulation. That's a big one and a very common one, as well as hormone imbalance. That's right. Hormone imbalance can cause brain fog. So what do we do? Well, let's talk about detoxification for some of these toxicities. We want to open up those detoxification pathways, and functional medicine looks at enhancing liver detoxification pathways, because so goes your health, so goes your liver. Or did I get that backwards? So goes your liver, so goes your health. There it is. It's very crucial opening up those detox pathways for eliminating toxins from the body. Ayurvedic principles, along with functional medicine, phase 1 and phase 2 liver detoxification nutrients, are employed to optimize these processes. So what are some of those nutrients? I spoke of phase 1 and phase 2. Let's talk about those. Phase 1 for liver detoxification requires things like folic acid, your B vitamins, some other vitamins like A and C. Calcium is a big mineral involved in phase one detox, vitamin D3, vitamin E, other things like milk thistle, N-acetylcysteine, some citrus bioflavonoids, quercetin is a big one. Most people are getting some of these on a daily basis. Maybe not the N-acetylcysteine and the milk thistle and the quercetin, but a lot of the other ones, they could be getting these on a regular daily basis. That's great. But the problem, my friends, is in phase two detox. The nutrients that are required for phase two liver detoxification are other things like calcium D-gluconate, amino acids, L-glutamine, what else? L-lysine, glycine, L-carnitine, taurine, and a lot of these are found, well, a lot of these are not commonly found. I should go there first, because as I'm saying these, you're probably wondering, like, where would I be getting these? Now, some sources of these are, we want sulfur metabolites as well in there. Cruciferous vegetables. So what is a cruciferous vegetable? If you're not familiar with that term, it is a group of vegetables such as broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts. What else is in there? Some of my favorites. Asparagus is another one. And I try to have these, at least one of those at every lunch and every dinner. I always have cruciferous vegetables in my home. I love them, cooked, baked, steamed, definitely not fried. But those have sulfur metabolites in them, and that sulfur metabolite helps to open up the detoxification pathways for phase two liver detox. So most people are not getting any of these. And what this does is it allows toxins to remain in the body rather than being converted from fat soluble to water soluble so that they can be excreted out of the body. That is the key to getting rid of these toxicities in the body, is having these nutrients for phase one and phase two liver detoxification, and your liver being able to convert these toxins from fat soluble to water soluble. And then how do they get excreted out of the body? We either huff them out, we pee them out, we poop them out, or we sweat them out. Those are the four ways that these water soluble toxins, once converted, can be excreted or escorted out of the body. So nutrient replenishment, let's talk about that. The body requires essential nutrients for optimal function. Functional medicine identifies deficiencies and replaces them through targeted supplementation, promoting overall well-being. So what this looks like is balance. Balance is the name of the game when it comes to integrative health. Mineral levels and ratios, right? We want to have the appropriate amount of minerals for our body to use. Remember, minerals are like the spark plugs of our life. Minerals are what create energy in our body. Minerals give us that life force, as well as the chi from the cosmos. That gives us our life force energy as well. But minerals give us the electricity. And having the right ratio of minerals is key. So, mineral levels, we're looking at things like phosphorus and selenium and chromium, but not just single nutrient markers. Things like calcium to magnesium, that's a very important ratio, or sodium to potassium. Another one is copper to zinc, a very, very important ratio for overall well-being, for energy and immune function as well. These minerals work together in pairs within the body and balance each other. So when one or both are out of balance, it usually results in symptoms such as brain fog and many others. So you might be wondering, so what's the plan, Jeff? What are we going to do here? Well, if you guessed that I'm leading here towards the 7-day Dr. Cabral Functional Medicine Detox Protocol, you're extraordinary, my friend. You guessed it. If you haven't already, you might want to consider incorporating the 7-day Functional Medicine Detox Protocol seasonally. This is every 90 days, and a 21-day Functional Medicine Detox annually to maintain a balanced mind and body. So what does this do? It's a structured approach. The structured approach involves all of the targeted interventions to support liver health, eliminate toxins, and replenish those vital nutrients. Now, personally, every time I complete a functional medicine detox protocol, I take my health to a new level of performance, and you can too. And not only my health, but I clear out that brain fog each and every time. It takes about 90 days for that brain fog to start setting in, but it sets in so gradually that I don't notice it until I go through a 7-day functional medicine detox protocol. And then it's like a wind comes and blows that fog right out of my brain, and it feels so amazing. I want you to feel good too. When you join our community and support group over on Facebook, Love Energy Wellness Community and Support Group, you can join us for a total body and mind reset when we start our group functional medicine detox program on every change of season. So we have one coming up right now. We're in between holidays. We just finished Thanksgiving here in the United States. We're heading straight on full steam ahead into Christmas, and then of course a week later into New Year's. And right after that, we begin preparation for our community functional medicine detox, our total body and mind reset, as I call it, because that's what it is and that's what it does for us. And we begin on Monday, January 8th. So wrapping this episode up, and I will, you'll be hearing more about that as the episodes roll on. But wrapping up today, brain fog is a business boundary, and it can often lead to failure. But understanding its biological roots empowers individuals like yourself to take control of your health. By now, you've realized that integrative health and functional medicine, together with ancient wisdom, all provide a comprehensive approach, emphasizing the removal of those toxicities and replenishment of deficiencies to restore balance and lead you to success. I want you to stay tuned for the next episode of the Breaking Boundaries for Entrepreneurs podcast, where we dive into asking the question, what does your personalized wellness plan look like for 2024? Do you have one, and what does it look like? I'm grateful for you listening today. Remember, please share this episode. Leave a review. That's very important too, so that we can help more people. And we will see you next time on Breaking Boundaries. Bye-bye, everybody.